Thought I would check in to say hi. And man, a couple of cars right here just got into a fender bender. Yeah, it's cold outside. I mean, it's way warmer than it's been, but that's not something I would want anyone to go through. That would really not make someone's day, Looked like several cars were involved in that too. We have to be so careful out here driving. Anyone who drives, it's like you know what it is. Driving is not easy. It's like one of those things where it's like you have to mentally, you have to seriously pay such attention and be so focused on so many different things. I like, in my head, I'm thinking about like a dragonfly, or like a hummingbird. Like, how they're so fast and they're like watching everything. That's like how I envision like our eyes when you're driving, like on the road. You're like watching everything, CC, what's up? How you doing, baby? And I just have that crazy, visual in my head. Like, you gotta be so focused. I'm watching because the thumbnail and the title is about still cruising, right? So I kind of wanted to do that, but like I'm in the boonies right now, so I want to make sure I get out the boonies before I even consider doing anything about putting the camera on the road. But the other part, as far as the thumbnail is concerned, is about it's just me freely thinking. So a lot of times when I do these live streams, I have some thoughts in my mind, but I said, it's been a minute since I've done a live stream, so I figure I'd just hop in, tune in, and just it, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, Look at that, all I had to do was press reconnect. And I'm in the boonies, so it's like, I'm in the boonies where the reception is so choppy. But yeah, like I was saying before I got, into a dead zone, I'm not following anyone's playbook or any particular person's blueprint. I think it's important to create your own, and who's ever checked in to any of these live streams doing some of the same things, where you will get that I'm not following anyone else's playbook, as far as some of the things that are most associated with a streamer or a content creator. It's like, what is the agenda? What is the, and forgive me, like there's this is what I mean by like a dragonfly or like a hummingbird, where they're constantly looking at everything, and I'm literally doing it right now because this is like one of those crazy industries where it's like I'm literally doing a dragonfly right now, where it's